say it properly. The supreme God itself, or the Most High itself, cannot die for you. Because if the supreme God, if the Most High, the universal consciousness die, then this planet, everything will melt like ice. Because the supreme God is the energy that is holding this, everything that is in here. And the supreme God, the Most High, the supreme, the universal consciousness, cannot violate 1 inch of its coding. You know why I use coding? Just like the DNA coding, how they say that that there's some people, they said something coded the DNA in a way that you cannot manipulate the DNA. The Most High, the supreme, cannot change 1 bit of its coding. Because if the Most High changed its coding, that everything will collapse. The river will cover up this planet. Everything will collapse. That's why the universe, the universal consciousness, the creator of all things, if you want to call it by name, let me give you the names our people call it. Some people call it Chukwabiama. Some people call it Yahweh. Some people call it Jehovah. You see, some are stupid, some are more stupid than the other. Some people call it the Lord. You see, some people call it God, which most of the times 80% of those things that I call means nothing, has no energy. Because the name God has no energy. There is no energy. There is no energy that is called God. Because God is something that you can say, something that is higher than you. You can say your husband is God. Those men who has no power, they can say that their wife is the God, because their wife is the one making decision. Like in our land today, we can say that the government are the God, because the government are the ones making decisions, choosing when we die and when we live. Do you understand me? The Most High, the Supreme, is universal. It doesn't belong to Israel. In fact, has nothing to do with Israel. Don't even know them. To say it that way. I want to say it. I want somebody to wake up from their stupidity. The Most High belongs to everybody. Wherever you go, there is the energy of the Most High. The power of the Most High is everywhere and anywhere. That is the way it is. That is the universal principle. I hear something that our brothers are placing on this program right now, but I don't want to refer to them because I don't want to be carried away. I don't care any book, whether it's written by a white man or it's written by a black man. Nobody can violate the universal principle. It's like you say that a woman became pregnant without the seed of the man. That is against the universal principle. Let me ask you something. Can you have a goat in your house, a female goat, and you came back home one day and you find out that the goat is pregnant? And surely, maybe after 2 months or something, the goat will deliver. It's not possible. If it's happened, then that is against the universal principle. and which is not possible. Can you just see a man just became pregnant? It cannot happen because that is against the universal principle. A man went and married a woman, and then on the day that they cement their relationship, the man became pregnant. It is against the universal principle. A woman cannot pregnant a man. God, the Most High, cannot do that, and will not do it because it's against its principle. I want you to get what I'm saying. Forget about my caption. Understand what I'm trying to say. And at the end of this teaching, all the people that have insulted me, they will be ashamed of themselves because they have rushed in condemning me without listening to what I'm saying. And that's why you see, and 99% of them are from my hometown, the Igbos. They will rush and condemn me, but they will see somebody doing evil, they will clap. Oh, when they say Jesus, hey, Chineke gozie gị na-eme ihe dị mma. The Most High, Yahweh, Yahuwah, Chukwu Abiyama, whatever they call it, whatever, Chineke pụrụ ihe niile, cannot make a woman to pregnant a man. Yahweh, Chukwu pụrụ ihe niile, Chukwu Abiyama, Elohim, the Most High, the Supreme, the universe, cannot pregnant a woman, cannot command a woman to be pregnant. It is against the universal principle. Go and jump in ocean, go and hug transformer. That is the truth. Go and jump. Go and hug the transformer. Chineke kere ihe niile. Yahweh, Elohim, God, Lord, the Supreme, Chukwu Abiyama. Is there any other thing that our people call the Supreme? I think I have mentioned all of them. That thing cannot pregnant a woman. That thing, because I'm calling it a thing because it's not a man, that thing cannot pregnant a woman. That thing cannot command a woman to be pregnant by each word. So whatever they wrote in any book, it shows that whatever they're saying cannot hold water, cannot stand in the prophetic. So whatever they are teaching you, whatever they learn you that is making you to be run around like fools, cannot stand in the prophetic. You cannot say, oh God, the Supreme, the creator of heaven and earth, the way you commanded a certain woman to become pregnant, and that woman delivered somebody. I don't want to call names because I'm not going after any religion. I'm just saying something without calling names. I want you to understand me because I want to be at peace to all men, to all religion, to anybody, to any people, to any politician. I want to be at peace with them because as a prophet, I have to be in the middle. I have to be in the center, but telling the truth. But at the end of the day, the truth is bitter. Let me repeat it again. There is the way things happen, the way the Most High has written the design. You know, when they are building, any one of you that has a house or has built a house, when they were planning how to build the house, the designer, they were asking, we put some rocks, some, what they call it, some iron, some pillars that will hold the building. Now, go there as the owner of the house and said to the man designing the house, can you take out all those 4 pillars? The man will tell you the house will collapse. That is the universal principle. You cannot pray that thing out. Remove those 4 pillars that is holding that building, the building will collapse. That is the universal law. That is the law of the Most High. That is the law of karma. When you throw an object up, surely that object will come down. Meaning, so, when a man dies, the breath in the man, because that breath is God. That light in any man, any woman, when that person dies, that light goes out, or in a state of that the man is dead. The doctors has come to check. The breath is no longer there. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, that man or that woman, the breath has gone. 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, the breath is gone. The universe has departed from that person. No energy on the planet can bring it back again. Even if the Supreme itself, the Supreme, the Most High, the universal consciousness, the Master Prophet, the awakened one of the different people, cannot bring that dead man to life. Because the universal consciousness worked with principle. Religion can tell you whatever rubbish they like, because some of you have coconut on your head. Because you were not there when they wrote those things. And you are running concerning because of what they wrote. But there is a prophet in the land. And my sayings will be like as if somebody's putting dagger into your heart. Some of you will think that it would not say, oh, this prophet, I will never listen to him again. I will never send him money again. If you don't send me money, the universe will take care of me. Oh, I better give this pastor that is telling me that God pregnanted somebody. Give him that money. One day, when your eyes close and the consciousness is taken away from you, by that time you will say that you remember that you are the worst fool in the planet Earth. And you will gnash your teeth and cry to come back to just experience that you are one with the divine. By that time it's too late for you. The God you are looking for, just go and get a mirror and look into the mirror. Who do you see? You are the God. The devil, go and get a mirror and look at yourself. That is the Ekwensu. So that's why it is written in the Bible, I am the Lord. I do all things in Isaiah. I created calamity. I created peace. I am the Lord that do all those things. Understand it. Fools cannot understand it. They will think that the supreme universal consciousness is the one creating all this mayhem we have on this planet Earth. They will think that universal consciousness is the one creating, that made the white people to kill our people in Egypt. No. What it says is that human being, we are the God that we see. I can bless you today. I am the God that you see. I can come and take a knife and cut your neck. I am the devil that you see. This is what it meant. This is what you should understand.